We start this morning with that entire catastrophe that happened yesterday that we were keeping updated on the name change of MISD. Jesse Zaragoza brings us that report.
In a controversial 4-3 vote, the Midland ISD School Board decided to change the name from Legacy High School back to Lee, a change that happened back in 2020 following Black Lives Matter's protest. Now, the atmosphere inside the Bowie Fine Arts Academy was split, as a number of concerned community members lobbied to keep the name the same as Legacy, while others urged the board to go back to Lee.
Why would you insist? Why would you fight with your words and your good name for a name you know causes pain? Midland Lee started its own history when it started the school. Bringing all this stuff up about racism when there's no racism from our point of view is ludicrous.
Tuesday's special board meeting came about this past 4th of July when MISD Vice President Josh Gwynn made a Facebook post announcing that he would send in a request for the approval to rename Midland Legacy back to Midland Lee, stating, "This is not about division, it's about honoring the patriotic legacy that binds us." For those wanting to keep the name Legacy, they see what the name stands for.
There's no point in pretending like it wasn't originally named after Robert E. Lee, and if that was the genesis of the name, then that is still the reason for the name today. I just think it's silly that we're even doing this still, and I feel like that there are much bigger things the board needs to do with the budget deficit.
While those wanting to see the name reverted back to Lee, they say it's about school history.
From my standpoint, I'm a third-generation alumni. My aunts and uncles, my kids, my friends. If you go back and you look over the years, whether it's football or baseball or whatever, Midland Lee, not Robert E. Lee, was one of the most well-branded schools in the state of Texas.
Even for star alumni Councilman John Norman, he gave his view after donning the white and burgundy years ago.
I don't think that any one of our students and anyone in our community should have to succumb to that name as we did. I think it belongs in the museum. Like a lot of things in history. Not trying to erase it, but just, keeping the name Legacy.
And after deliberating, a vote was made.
All those in favor of naming the new school Midland Lee High School, raise your right hand.
From there, a room full of emotions.
You ain't ready. Trust me, you ain't ready. It was a big, huge slap in the face, show that we don't matter, our children don't matter, and that we got 4 bozos sitting on our board.
I think we have a lot of history here. 60-something, 65 years of football teams been played here, that there's no reason to restart everything. Let's get rid of what the problem was and let's move forward.
With the name change now being official, that will take place for the 2026 and 2027 school year. Reporting in Midland, Jesse Zaragoza, back to you.